Madden, as he's posted up, Nertz will now be able to swing around and call connector completely unoccupied. As Nertz is going to pop up his head and has to deal with now, not in-game leader, but star player Mezzi.
He was hitting some real railgun headshots before. He won't be doing that in this pistol. Nertz onto Mezzi. Two-man advantage as they will start to take the open site.
Look at a plant here. How much space can Roy take? He's been great in some of these situations, looking like deathmatch.
Yeah, Madden first on the scene, investigating. Nothing to report. Roy the same. And still with those 5 alive are coming in unison from every angle of assault. Crims is helpless. Roy, the only one who can really contribute. Afro does a good shake of the stick, to be fair.
Pretty handy map for Fnatic, but it's a whole new roster and we're yet to see them play, so that fundamentals of how to approach it should be there, but just a dry crawl into Mr. Nertz. And that one hurts.
And that is a way in.
Miss Monster Smoke.
Snappy is getting hot. He's getting bothered, forced to extinguish. Will be hiding out in plain sight and all fine in the hood. I say that as Afro's just killed Nertz. He's got the sight to himself right now. Sampias is rotating through,
This is huge from Nertz.
Afro.
I say Nertz, sorry, from Afro.
In a prime position now. He's even ready for more. The investigation cut short. A huge frag.
That's the round.
Just off Afro alone. And don't forget how that started, right? Nertz onto Roy, a disadvantage, but Afro just keeps it cool and contacts his way through to a double and a round.
Well, Dihar was monstrous yesterday. You know, down they would be ranked towards the bottom as far as positive changes would go. Dexter booted from Mouse, picked up by Fnatic. Mezzi gets to go back into the star roles. Afro picked up and
yes, 2 flashbangs. If they can get through Dihar, shouldn't be yet too much of an issue on the pistol. Flashes through, Madden's connected, so is Dihar. Need one back from Dexter, and it's not good enough. Madden's fragging, and so are ENCE. Limited resources, but no problem in this battle for control of the economy. ENCE respond in kind to Fnatic's second round conversion.
no real map control. The Boo-Boo with the molly. He wanted to try and pick in a little bit earlier, right? And you saw at what time that happened. If they had gone for this play a little bit earlier in the piece, maybe more pressure applied, Crims would have found out that it was a B stack. They could have actually set their sights on A, but after not being able to get away with that, they hit the site with 30 seconds left. They're executing into the darkness. Fnatic, 50 seconds now. This time, a little bit quicker to the punch.
Yeah, good utility. It's given them a lot of space to stretch their legs, close that gap. Dexter, the first man in with the bomb on his back. Not for long. Dihar puts it to the floor. One from Mezzi. Dihar gets more. And it's not done yet. It's all Dihar, baby. 6 bullets, all he needs for another one. And the ace stolen away by Snappy. Madden finds his voice. And Fnatic sent to spawn with 2K each. That's brutal. Not going to see indecision this time, Chad. That's for sure. Already
lovely posturing there.
Yeah, and almost a kind of a reversal. Typically, the CT's the one on the receiving end of that. And Madden hands Dexter and Crims their ass. More to be done. The flash is great. Roy takes space, needs more, gets it done. Snappy. Awkward death for him. Watching now as this round surely doesn't slip through their fingers after the way it begun. Madden's contributing heavily, but Afro over the flames. Nertz good one back with the nade. Shrapnel finds Roy. Nertz advancing up this ramp to re-clear. The flames will fade. He will have a little moment to occupy the space. Mezzi caught out with his toes exposed. You have to pay extra for those. Afro. Ooh, nearly.
Close.
Threatening onto Nertz. A great recovery. The Israeli steps up in the absence of the rest of the defense. I thought Roy had done enough to get him in.
Yeah, run, release, throw was pretty cool. Nice little combo. And here we go. Sampias to farm. No, Sampias to be dead meat, apparently.
See what happens next with Dihar and Nertz. You'd expect a clean defense. That's a bit of a worry. A bit of a worry. Dihar needs to reload. Now they're smoked off as well. And the bomb's going down, Chad. Should I be concerned?
Very much so. How the hell did this get out of control?
Great question. Not sure. Afro puts Dihar down. One bullet to the dome and ENCE have lost it. This is an unpredictable game already, and he is already ahead of the smoke.
I like this from Afro.
Feeling himself, feeling my.
He's got some pep in his step, doesn't he? He might find another kill here.
He could, he probably will, you know. Snappy above him as it stands. He's gonna, okay, I like the angle from Snappy. Anticipating a hunt, but Dexter could lose the AK here. That's such a prized possession.
Looking the wrong way.
You wouldn't think
He's
so.
going
Dexter! Right between the shoulder blades! $1,500 dues, thank you! And they leave with rifles as well, and Afro's dig for style points on top.
You see how, like, well, I don't know if it's dejected, but
But it's Afro, it's an AWP. He would have to be really...
Oh, dear.
Oh, he's in a sweet spot for a moment, but his head comes up, and Afro loses his. Nice response from Dexter, but taking down the AWP, it is a contribution from Nerds. The advantage is held by Fnatic, but for how long? Look at Madden. Oh, Mezzi is hyper aware of the possibility. Catches Madden going, looking. The Montenegrin now gone, and Sunpius hitting us with a banger. On to Roy, repositions, and still game on. 30 seconds. Time is ticking. Dexter has to make the final call, and he knows where Sunpius is. Surely you avoid the AWP, that's what you think. But Dexter strafes in, assuming a reposition.
Gotta get a move on now. Mezzi can grab the bomb and still go to B, but they need to be quick.
20.
This is taking way too long here.
Oh, spotted him. They know what's up. Sunpius is just hanging out. 15 seconds, lads. Crims is going to have to run in willy-nilly. They haven't got time for this. Sunpius misses his chance. Can they disrupt the plant? Snappy charging. 7, 6. Just in time. They'll get the bomb down. Mezzi secures the round. Fnatic hold on. 3 from the Brit to bring home Fnatic. Left on 25
Don't
HP.
tell me that's bought them enough time.
No, it can't. It kind of has. Nerds is crawling. Dexter's fragging. Snappy on that site. The rotation will come through. It's all about this flank, and Afro, he's aware, hits his shot, threat neutralized. Roy will farm up a couple of freebies, and the gap closing.
It's beautiful Counter-Strike from Fnatic here.
Proper mind games, forcing them to acknowledge and respect the
Look how close
potential.
Prince
Now
is.
the execute comes through. Madden's angle, he's been there for 20 seconds, gets nothing done. Snappy delivers, actually, 2. To repel the invaders. Diha, 1 and done. Afro quick to the draw. Great headshot, though, from the pole. And they've handed Sunpius something he can perhaps manage. Especially as Afro posts up and finds Sunpius on the crawl. So Fnatic, they will take the lead for the first time this game. They're not rubbing it in ENCE's face. The mission far from over. Ooh, hard fight. Sliver gap. Nets in trouble. Spreading. Extinguished. Mezzi can't find him.
Look at him not panicking either.
How is he still remaining so cool?
Very calm from Nerds here.
Did Mezzi just walk away from it as well? Just wasn't interested. Roy was coming to try and flank in. That's resulted in his death as well. So ENCE being given a gift here with a 2-man advantage despite the lower weapons. And it's extended by Snappy onto Crims. Afro's AWP. Not going to clear. Oh, it is! Snaps into Madden. And now the round up for debate once more. As Afro and Mezzi, Britain and France working together, perhaps for the first time ever. Nerds, should have him. Mezzi, a dead man. That's the bomb. It should be the round unless Afro's got more where that came from. 10 seconds. You got to go. You got to go now. 9. Nerds hiding. No time at all for this one. It's just about holding on to the AWP. He doesn't hit the shot and loses it all. A resuscitation of hope for ENCE.
Just smoking, sitting, chilling. This second one from Afro was great. We didn't even think he was going to consider it.
Like a full-on comical double take.
It's like it was a lazy clear, which was more than enough info to swing back. And yeah, man cannot believe it.
Flashes out long for Nerds to clear it. Sunpius eats a flash as well. Oh, no one's got vision.
This setup before.
Yeah, the smoke, though, will raise questions as to where they gotten off to. Fnatic committing in. Early doors, good frag from Diha. Roy returns, and now Sunpius, he's got enemies occupying the site. Roy there, Dexter in, and Sunpius is right there. This is madness. That does knock Roy's shoes off.
Oh.
Misses the quick scope. Now Dexter's dead to the no scope. It's all Sunpius so far. Afro takes down his rival Orpa. A 2 versus 3 for Fnatic in his final round of their attacking half.
Look for the bomb here. It's
not planted for them, and they'll just be on the defuse. There's no real way to get back into this, and 7. Closing the gap nicely. ENCE recover, and an 8-7 half keeps it all up for debate in the second half. Grab yourself a drink. We'll be right back.
How good is this? Next up.
Eats it. So blind, and he's dead as well. The response from Mezzi is fumbled, and just like that, ENCE fine.
Afro's here.
At least 2. You're right, Afro could disrupt this.
25 seconds.
They should overlook him. Afro, a fantastic pair of frags. He's slowed him down completely. Diha could be his next victim. Can't quite stabilize the aim. Up for debate. Bomb has been planted. Is the bomb now down? It's Crimson Roy. Spotted off for the jumper, Diha. This is the angle Nerds has opted for. It's a powerful one. You can see it's just as Roy's looking elsewhere. Misses his shots. Diha doesn't. And Roy doesn't really have much time for this. A 10-second defuse ahead of him. And Diha faked the shot. He hit it. He hit it, but so did Sunpires with that immediate trade.
Afro's good.
Well, now with Dexter calling
presence,
but
Nerds,
still there's
though,
a timing on that, yeah. Dexter's going for a look. He's surprised to find Nerds so far forward. He killed one. He took down some Pius behind him. And Crims has finished the job. The rest are coming. Can the Swede hold on? Ooh, using that opportunity to reposition. Great damage from Mezzy. Long range to the dome. Madden's gone, and that is 9. Keeping it clean for the CTs. Fnatic, they get their first taste of victory on the defense. Already a flank established. Roy's cooking that one up. Nice
Good time
timing
on the block utility. That allows this rotation to come back here. So too quiet towards A, and this search right now from Roy, it keeps coming.
On the way in. No one's looking. No one's ready. Perfect opportunity. 2 down. Sights theirs. ENCE in.
Roy's flank's still coming here. There's no rush for Fnatic. They can allow him to play, and setting up some nades is Mezzy. This one's cheeky. Might be able to deny Diha. Not enough.
10 HP left on him. Cool lineups, but yeah. Maybe Roy's flank could be the difference maker.
Yeah, he just said, let me try.
One. Snappy hears him coming, and that changes their opinion, but Snappy finishes it off, and the round is theirs. Afro with that AWP. I'm sure it would have been fun to see him go for it, but it's a long game of Counter-Strike ahead of us. And that's an angle.
Isn't it just?
What is going on here?
All right, that's a heaven boost into a tiny gap into human Cirque du Soleil feet. So I know they brought the French in for a reason.
Very cool.
Well, Nerds continues to farm 22-9. He's having quite the day today, Mr. Nerds.
And Snappy, with the help of Nerds, have won the round. Look at the beeline straight to Crims. He's completely isolated. And yeah, sure, you can go do your gymnastics, but we'll take the 12. That is my analysis.
Yeah, well, one of the things, right, if you're an AWPer on the T side, you won't be entering, right? You'll be set up to take angles, and once established, then you can hold the line and cover off your teammates as they push up. But when you're going into execute, an AWPer will tend to be that guy throwing the flashes so that these riflers can worm on in and take the space. So, you know, makes a lot of sense. Right now, Roy Connector, Afro aggressive with the AWP. It's a fake smoke for him to play around.
Work with this. And Madden destroys. Dynamic into the AWP. Afro's aggression punished, and now Fnatic really are running out of chances. The 14th round for ENCE looms. Some Pius onto Dexter, not expecting another. Oh, some Pius brilliant onto Roy as well. Now Diha is dead, but it's going to have to be a solo hold of Crims. You can see dumping his util to delay.
AWPers over a period of time, unless you help facilitate them, you need to have setup. You need to throw a molly here so he knows they're going to be on this angle. Want to do a boost. You want to try and set them up.
Much more of a defensive occupation here this time around.
Decent gap for Nerds.
Element of surprise. Mezzy might catch a glimpse. Oh, it's perfect. Crims pantsed. And now Fnatic panic stations. Mezzy a response, but already the damage is done. Snappy, low, bodies, pushing. Sunpires, fragging, caught by Roy. And a big contribution from Afro. Limit, Snappy, and another from Afro's AWP. From the heavens, an 11th manifests.
Go business when he has to. And a great round in combination from Roy and Afro here. So the two A-holders get it done because Nerds, he did a really good job of being able to force that gap. Gets in, causes a ruckus on B. Fnatic respond.
And Madden, no way they're expecting this one now. He called it clear. They can't believe it. Roy, an incredible find around the smoke and humiliates the ENCE long occupation. Afro needs this one and delivers it swiftly onto Nerds. ENCE couldn't find him. The elusive Dane, Roy, a double, and more from Afro's AWP. Plays the sliver gap onto Diha. And Madden whipping out the AWAP. Let's see what he can get it done.
Get the good graces of saving this AWP for Sunpires, who wouldn't have it otherwise. Osburners comes in, and they're going to start hunting. Going to come down to the wire. Madden hits the shot. Dexter dead, and it is retained. So Sunpires gets his gun. A 2-round game. They're going to invest to the point where they can buy now and in the next.
Whoa, Roy, what's the plan? He just wants to biff, and yeah, punished for it. Great one, drive-by by Madden. Despite braving the flames.
The lone defender of the A side of the map here. More defensive utility deployed. 50 seconds now on the clock. A fight through. Sampius with another. And 15 looking very likely.
This is a problem for Fnatic. Madden started this, and Crims is death.
Searching the wrong way in towards the site. Might poke his head out the monster tunnel. Bomb blows up, and wow, Fnatic will get to retain all 3 rifles here. Dexter, Mezzi, the in-game leader of ENCE. Crims and Dexter, as they've gone for this 3-man alien again, and we've seen this setup before out of Fnatic.
Good timing on his smoke, but they are going to try and, run over Crims. He's having a rough day in the office. Dexter to try and hold on. The rope slipping through their fingers as they can't. The site is lost. The retake going to be helpless. Nuts, look at that headshot angle. Roy going to be putting his head in that vice momentarily. And ENCE to secure overpass. 3 frags away. D had to plant, nades do land, but only the one. And Nuts loves this angle, loves this fight. Roy's going to be helpless as he clears through. And Nuts delivers. Mezzi and Afro up against the world. Charging in from the heavens. More utility where that came from. A lovely finish. Snappy calling up a storm here to secure it for ENCE. And they will take the first map. 1 map away from the playoffs, baby. These guys lifting that IEM trophy at the end in Dallas just before the break. You worry, oh, we can't put that in a bottle, open it back up, but it seems here in Cologne, ENCE keeping that win streak alive and looking to thrive with 1 map away. Just his presence alone and firing off those shots means they can walk and assume no one's coming down the stairs. Roy oh no! Makes a bit of a meal of it, gets away with 1.
But it's not the B play, and Crims knows now, hearing some steps, knows something could be up around heaven. Nuts with the elevation, and the joust is on.
Yeah, this is quite the joust, is it not? Crims dismounts. Advantage ENCE.
Right, it rings around him here, not ready for Dexter.
Yeah, but for a second, now takes down Sampius. Bomb is on the floor, closes the door.
And they have a number advantage.
They will be planting though. Snappy gets that done. I say that, Toll with bated breath. They charge him down. He thought he could get away with it, thought he'd have some respect. They'd assume that Nertz was covering, but no, not the case. And Crims, he's teaching us how to keep the door closed. Security.
Yeah, this ain't gonna happen, Nertz. I think you're wasting your time, mate.
He's running out of bullets now. And I assume, Crims, yeah, he'll let you in now. 25 seconds as it's Nertz's turn to start playing with the hinges.
Yeah, changed his shoes. I heard those Crocs were banned around here. Dorm and Crims. Making things a whole mess for Nertz. That's going to be the pistol round salvage. It all started with that D-Hub blinder. You need to keep in mind what residual util they have, but before we can get there, you need to get past Roy.
Oh, just averts his gaze.
And that's important, really important. This smoke molly, if they get window side, Alex, you can use that to obscure the ramp rotation. If Diha went down, they would have only got 1 of those pieces. Oh, he's gone anyway.
Yeah, Diha does lose it, but Sampius is quick on the trade, so advantage ENCE in this second round force. It's up to Fnatic to respond. And Snappy with that Tech 9.
Vent to top, that's the play.
It could be, should be, no one else to defend it. Already the rotation through subverts the expectation, and again, we see these incredible ENCE recoveries in these second rounds. They really have no issues when it comes to sidearms and team play.
Yeah, I love a bit of force fight, don't they? But that was simple business across the secret. Maybe not, I spoke too soon. Hanging around. Madden can peek him from the, maybe not blind spot, pretty flicky with it.
Lovely work from the scout. Afro getting run down, takes another head. Keep coming, Snappy, get him, pull another trigger. Madden finds his voice as they convert the second round.
2 players down towards B. It's Dexter and Roy in combination.
Timing on this fight from Dexter is everything. He wants Roy to take contact first, and he can strike as they look away. Perfect execution of the team play. 2 to the good. Fnatic
making sure they can't get too far away. This outside push inspired here.
Sampius is actually going right into him. And Afro can't believe his luck.
What a great push, especially after a smoke wall.
Next up, relocated successfully into Nertz as well. So Madden, not too much longer for him. He gets caught by Mezzi on the way back, and Fnatic post their second.
Let's look at the break. He's found a whole new bunch of emotes.
Yeah, he's hitting some different ones. Wow, wow, so blind. He charges nearly into the side, but at least it's traded. Afro, he had a chance, and he does not squander it. Despite the flash, catches Nertz, and this is awkward for Crim. So many bodies on the site, he gets all 3. Nice work from Freddy. to make it 3-3, and it's his triple that secures it.
2 smokes, a HE and a flash, but I'd love to see what Snappy has in store here.
Okay.
Progression smoke yard to get them to red, and
4 on 4. What's going on? D-Hurt, he heard that, knows where you are, and just decides to bring the fight. Dexter back up, then just hits every shot. This is all Dexter. Now he's got the bomb in main. Nuts should have that at least.
He's not ready for this. Oh, Roy didn't come up. He's going to overlook this.
Oh! Disgusting. Sun Pius adjusts just off the cursory glance. Crim's frustrated. And ENCE motivated to get that bomb down. Nuts even checking it on the elevation, and that's perfect. ENCE recover. Dexter doing all of the heavy lifting, and a big smile on Sun Pius' face.
Caught a glimpse here. So essentially they used Maddener's utility, right, squeaky door, which helped open a bit of a gap. Dexter plugged it, and yeah, so you... What? Ooh, first bullet. First bullet, okay.
Yeah, man can rifle.
Top again, I told you. Snappy's just going to run all over you.
Just keep charging. Charging. Mezzy tested perfect. Pop flashes. No one knows. Oh, brutality. Nearly 2. Dexter alive and kicking. Down the vent, though. Abusing this Fnatic defense from Squeaky. Crims to adjust. What have you got for us? Down just in time. Spotted out. They know where you are. Has to reposition. And he takes the fight. Snappy, good for it. This is a very potent-looking ENCE side.
I'm loving this momentum-based counter-strike here. Just keep on hitting them where it hurts.
Oh, yeah, and you feel helpless, don't you? As a topside defender and as someone rotating in from Crim's POV, what's he supposed to do? They're already windows and single, and I'm alone.
It's so funny, though. We've seen it from multiple perspectives. What it looks like to CT is how blind they are, and even in some rounds, how blind somebody like Madden is trying to scale it with their own utility.
Motionless. That's what we need from an entertainment product.
Yes. I used the terminology.
There we go. This is what I was talking about.
I used some wrestling terminology this morning when I was talking. When I said we got to keep it kayfabe, which is a pro wrestling term.
Yeah? What's that mean?
Well, it's like even if we know that, you know, maybe... But that was him searching for an opening pick, right? Knowing that they've been coming top so much that maybe they line up. Maybe he gets a multi. Well prepared, ENCE a step ahead and man up.
Oh my goodness. They can't catch a break. They can't get away. Dexter tries his hand at some aggressive AWPing and makes it work. Afro's AWP utilized beautifully by Dexter, and a high-flying performance as well from him in the absence of everyone else. He's delivering individually. 13 frags so far in just 10 rounds of play, and then our 10th. Not done yet. Mezzy.
Where's he meant to go?
Yeah, I mean, he's just hoping and praying he can take one with him. Now, they are actually silently mantling up.
Oh,
Madden's not clearing. And that's a free frag for Mezzy. Can't believe his luck. Traded nicely. Snappy. Proactive.
He won't expect Crims. He won't expect Crims.
He doesn't. And that, whoa, catapults the bomb. And Sun Pius could have caught it. A little closer. Oh, sliver. Hunting. Angle. Beautifully handled. Crims looking silly. And now the bomb can go B. Adjustment from Dexter required. Now, can he come up clutch as well?
He's heard the window now.
Heard the tick, pushes the fight, doesn't hit the shot. Sun Pius with the rifle, Dexter with the AWP, firing off pot shots. He has to hit the next one. He's got a fresh mag. It just needs the frag, playing with the doors. Sun Pius holds his nerve. A valiant attempt from Dexter. The magic number of 16. ENCE already a great haul on this attack, and they are turning up the pace. They did invest, and they are throwing bodies into Mezzy. Down the vents, though, they have to adjust. Rotations have been forced. Crims is poised, ready to spray down. 1 and 2, both fall. Bomb lost. Crims delivers around. After his shortcomings and feeling a bit hard done by upon the last vent commit, Crims loses his head. Sun Pius, a single bullet into the Swede of the Swede.
Well, I might be able to get the bomb down here still. You can see it. Just posted next to the door. D-Hal will transition into the site, punch the digits in. Gets him an AK for good trouble. D-Hal with a nice one. 2 massive shots from D-Hal.
Everyone's popping heads here for ENCE. He gets info on Dexter as well. This 2v4 is completely up to Afro to deny. D has hit some bangers, so has Sun Pius. 2 kills each. Will D anticipate Afro? He's been heard now. Smokes off the window. It is an isolated duel with Diha, but he's coming for you, and he's going to take it with style. ENCE humiliate Fnatic. It started with Crims with a double spray, excuse me. And it comes down to that, just 2 versus the world, and that is going to suck the oxygen out of the team's atmosphere.
Yeah, this was massive. Crims was one step ahead, right? Dexter also got the opening kill onto Nerds. Sampaius gets that little pixel shot there, and you think, okay, well, they can get the bomb down, but Diha happens, just bang, bang. Mezzi and Roy with the overextension. And Diha, even with the final frag, that one is going to feel good. And a round snatched away here. I think that signifies exactly how this map is going to go.
Right. That's
so you have the counter for it. Crimson's already there, prepped for it. Dexter, another opening. They've got to start closing. Mezzi.
Okay.
Take Snappy down.
That doesn't stop Madden going in. Oh no, Fnatic! They are getting rocked. It doesn't matter what you do. Opening kills, and then it just falls apart, collapses like a sandcastle. And ENCE the tide. Really, look at Sampaius really wanted to try and take it. He leaped, took full damage, charging to clear the spawn corner, and no one's home. I don't know, unidyllic. There's nothing worse than having a fantastic game while your team can't get anything going. Oh, look at him. He's just so switched on to the potential setup of ENCE. He's
calling lobby clear.
Seriously calling it clear. But never mind clear, he could be behind them. This is ridiculous! Sampaius gets a jump scare. Dexter gets his 20th frag. Finally, someone brings him down. The Aussie sent down under by Madden. Oh, Mezzi can't believe his luck. Turns around, awkward exchange, and Diha bests him. Crimson Roy, an attempt at a recovery, but a nice angle from Nert. Spotted the tip of Crims's chrome dome. And well, there's one. But I'm afraid that's all he'll be left with. Nerds takes it away. What a half of Counter-Strike from ENCE. Nothing but impressive, and 5 rounds away from the playoffs. We can't quite process it. And that is a missed shot from that P250. Nert's quite the opposite, puts Roy in the grave, and there's more from where that came from. Diha, long range from the heavens. Can't finish off the job yet onto Mezzi. That P250 is perfect for these long-range engagements, unlike the Glock, which Dexter is wielding. Bomb spotted on the cross, so this is the round hinging on Dexter hitting another fantastic shot. Not to be. 12, seemingly signaling ENCE's arrival.
He got all the limelight, put in the spotlight,
that's right,
and then picked up by ENCE after the break.
Good point, good shooting from Sampaius. He's got the scout out. Most of those bullets have connected. Can't quite finish his job onto that. Dexter finished off by Madden, so it's all on the Mezzi. Deeg, 13 in the bank.
All right, well.
As the secret player, he's going to be disconnected from the finish. Oh, Mezzi's going to hate that. Dies to Nerds with the AK, gives the man an upgrade as well. Snappy calling lobby clear, clear now, and it's collapsing for Fnatic. Oh dear. Such a heavy weapon advantage, but it means nothing if you can't hit the heads.
And bonus guns on a map like Nuke and MP9, very powerful in so many different positions. So there it is, going to be able to pick themselves up.
Nerds in the position as well, as you've addressed. 2 CTs here.
Good smokes.
Astralis plant can't be sprayed on down yet. Roy has a premonition that there is bodies this side, and he's got a great timing. Oh, Nerds! Just has a glance and then takes his head off. 4 on 4 now. Advantage falling through their fingers again. Fnatic from the disadvantage. Nice find on the door swing. They need to clear out Madden. Big one from Crims. Sampaius still alive.
Heard the scope.
And D has already taken down Mezzi, coming in from the ramp side. This retake, it's very light on time, but there is still that kit in play. There is still grounds for
no chance.
The CTs to get on the site, but D doesn't think so. And Sampaius not going to be doing much either, hiding in plain sight on the site.
I hate how close we can be to the bomb here.
Yeah, it doesn't feel right, does it?
I kind of just want him to go down just because of how ridiculous it is. And then you have Ancient, which people are looking at as the polar opposite. Dexter wants to continue his onslaught here, 20 to the name. Let's see if he can make it 21. Peering in from main.
Madden this time bests him. Good on the clear.
But they're so low.
Yeah, no, it's in that power position, so Madden really is comfortable holding this angle. On the jiggle. Oh, catches a glimpse. Crims to Molotov Madden in, but it should be safe. And now the angle from D here is rewarded with the double. 15 round, goes for the jump shot style points, but this is all set. Just a matter of time. Look at that nuke result. If they can finish it here, Madden just maintaining responsibility for the A site. Some Pious starting to second guess this now. The smokes are out. Some Snappy will advance. Should have a perfect angle. Spotted now. The barrel is sticking out. Crims will finish him off with Dexter's help.
Spotted.
Pious ready for Dexter. Tagged him. Diha should finish him. Oh, just around the corner in time, and it's working well for Fnatic. As Madden, sure, catches Mezzy, both of them waiting it out, but you can see Madden just wanted it done.
Yeah, Snappy getting caught on transition. Right, if he doesn't get spotted here, they probably win the round. So a little bit unfortunate.
And then there was
Snappy.
that sequence, yeah, this sequence of like Dia goes to chase because he doesn't finish, he leg shots him, and then we get the kill from the site, and yeah.
There's no way.
But I wonder when he uses it. Will they give him a sound cue?
They might have to soon.
No way. Oh, okay, hyper aware. Ramp is theirs. Now down into Sun Pious. Clipping on the door. Hits another shot into the fingertips of Dexter. Bomb on his back. 14 seconds. When does that bomb go down?
Safe plant.
Can't be stopped.
They don't know where the Fnatic players are.
At all.
So worried about a flank here. Everybody's come from the ramp room.
Are they recovering now? It's starting to look that way. Doors are open. Nertz and Madden will be able to have these aim duels they're waiting for. Dexter, Afro, fighting, swinging. Nertz delivers them both, and it all hinges on Roy to extend play. Bombs down and ticking in his favor, but with some Pious present, Nertz just has to get on the bomb. So Pious surely only line up for it. Roy somehow not dead, staring at the floorboards as he rocks the clock further, and he has extended the game. A clutch from Roy. The Dane, 9 frags, but that one is enough to extend to a 7.
And another side, Nertz there, knowing it should have been another round where ENCE could have got things done and dusted. They could have locked himself in for the playoffs right there, but Roy just holds on by the fingertips.
He's investigating the top site. Cool. That's a lot of info. He just saw an overcommitment. That was the AWPer, yeah. Diha dropped in. It's all on Snappy here, and he's gone. Fnatic, double digits looms. Mezzy could take everything away from what remains. Madden's armored pistols, the AWP, he's hearing it all as one goes up the ladder with the prize possession.
Oh, he's heard it all.
He knows exactly what's up.
Mental picture of this one.
There's the AWPer, caught out with his knife out. He has to do some more work, and not expecting another towards spawn as Nertz is tapped out, and Madden! He gets the kill. Can he get away with a rifle? Picks up the AWP, spotted by Dexter, hits his first, spectacular to preserve as he does tuck in. I think he might have done enough now, he's so far away. Bro has help. Madden being hunted, they want to take everything away. Another frag with the AWP, Grim goes gap and takes his head clean off. Lovely work from Fnatic to really twist the knife. But they're not going to activate until this investigation up top.
Look at the pressure on Madden here.
Mezzy spotted out by Madden. He needs to be careful of the swing from Afro now. Ooh, nice work, swapping the weapons in. Afro takes down Nertz. Fnatic shaping up around here. Dexter, sure you tag. Snappy though. Oh, been spotted out. Afro didn't quite finish it in time for Snappy to at least find one. Dexter activates top site.
And now it's 15-11 and they're hunting again.
Does some Pious leave with his AWP. Some Pious, that is smart. Oh, he takes it with the molly. That's a cool way to say. Very smart player is Mr. Pious.
And here comes the smoke wall. Roy again. His progressions. Very comfortable with this.
Spotted. Diha profits. ENCE given the gift of the opening kill. Choosing to invest. And now being rewarded for that. 50 seconds left for Fnatic to resuscitate hope.
Yeah, you can see Diha there was calling for that molly. That's going to force them into him.
Yeah, Crim's actually well aware of his position and nails it.
Nice shot.
An equalizing frag provided by the Sweet, 35. As bombs on its way to its final resting place. Mezzy.
And an MP7 for Nertz here.
Yeah, it could be a good weapon for the job given the positioning.
Well placed.
Concerned about main.
If they walk out
and
door.
Upon the fade, 20 seconds. They're coming outdoor. Nertz could secure the playoff for ENCE with a spray from Madden.
Look at the bait!
They line up. Madden will succeed, and it's all onto Crims, or ENCE will take him down a peg. ENCE secure it. playoffs in the bag.
Yeah, not an over-celebration about this one. Happy job not done. This team now knows what victory tastes like after a dismal start to the year. IEM Katowice not going their way. Volta gets replaced. Nerds comes in. We're talking about playoffs, baby. Top fours, finals, even an IEM Dallas trophy. And now a Cologne 2023 playoffs berth. Semi-finals and quarterfinals still up for the conversation. But today was tidy. It got close. Fnatic battled back in, but it's a 2-0 victory. And Saw, for his birthday, is going to be very happy with that.
Yeah, quite the gift. Playoffs at a Masters level, tournament and Cologne. I mean, need I say more? An event every single player aspires to walk out into the LANXESS arena. Sold out. Counter-Strike fans from around the world will be gathering to watch you, ENCE, play. And it's always exciting to consider that. Secured.